guys, Sean here. Today we're going to talk about pushing and pulling rotations, and we're actually going to use the B site on Mirage and the cat player specifically for this example. And this could transfer to any map, right? Like you can do this on Cache, you could do this on Inferno, Overpass, it doesn't really matter. We're just going to talk about controlling one player on the map, moving him around to make taking another area easier. Okay, so just to kind of preface everything, you obviously, after you do a default, most of the time, you should assume that there's going to be like two guys towards the A site, one of those probably leaning towards connector, one guy holding mid, typically from like the window area or connector with an AWP, and then one guy cat and one guy B, right? So we want to manipulate this cat guy to make taking mid easier or taking B easier. So let's look at a couple ways we can do that. So at the start of a round, one way you could do it is you just, you could actually smoke top mid. So we're going to smoke top mid at the start of the round, right? But instead of smoking everything mid and taking mid, what we're going to do is we're going to smoke like this, which is going to go to B. Okay, so this smoke is going to blow up there. And then we're going to have our B lurker come through B apps as quick as possible. And he's just going to throw a smoke up in the air. It's going to bounce off the ground. And you can even follow it with a flash off of here that goes out the window. So basically entering the B site, the cat player is going to see these two smokes come in. What he's not likely to do is say, oh, potential B rush with a flash coming over the wall. Let me go hold mid now. No, not many people are going to do that, right? Because you want to support your B player. So what you're likely to do is maybe like molly upper B, you know, find a spot in the site. You know, you could play a million spots in the site. You play the empty player, but you're probably going to stick towards the site with your teammate. So what that means is that your other 4 players on your team can then take mid, or even 3 players. They could take mid only having to worry about connector and window. And what you could do is you could actually smoke window off, so that way you only technically have to worry about connector. So everything is in front of you at that point. You could even run up cat, you know, so if a team does throw this one-way smoke, you could potentially peer over it. And you have maybe like 5 or 10 seconds until the CTs realize and get into a position to frag you from catwalk. And by that time, it's too late. You could already have mollied off cat. So it's just, you know, a way to manipulate that cat guy, getting mid control easier, right? So let's look at that from the other way, right? Like, what if we wanted to hit the B site, but we want to make sure there's only one guy there, right? We only want the B guy to be there. So one way we could do that is we want to filter that cat player to cat. We want him to help stop a mid hit, right? So how would we want to make him stop a mid hit? Well, at the start of the round, you could throw, you know, a top mid smoke. You could also throw a window smoke. If you really wanted to, you could follow it up, you know, with this is a top connector smoke on the way. So you could throw a top connector smoke. And then instead of smoking deep in the B site, what you could do is, you know, smoke off catwalk, which is, I aimed at a different spot right there on that wall. So that actually smokes off catwalk. So what you'll see is you have a top mid smoke, you have a window smoke, a cat smoke, and a connector smoke. The cat smoke is kind of iffy because he's likely to not push through this. But so I would say hold off on the cat smoke because you want him to play cat, right? If you throw this, he might just sit behind it. And then if you actually like want to go B early round, you're going to have to deal with him. So what you could do instead is leave cat open, right? Leave cat open. That filters him towards cat, makes him want to defend mid. And then at that point, you know, you do that same exec where you throw this and this smoke and this smoke, which I just showed you guys. And then you get a 1-on-4, 1-on-3 in the B bomb site. And you can take the B bomb site almost for free. Just trade that kill as quickly as possible and you secure the round. So again, guys, this is just, you know, really quick ways how to manipulate that guy. You could even do it in a simple way, such as instead of having your B lurker, you know, throw that exec early round, all he has to do really is come over here, smoke balcony, run over at the start of the round. And pretty much if there's an op scoping up here, the cat player would think, you know, there's an AWP picking into the B bomb site. Maybe I shouldn't defend mid. Maybe I should help my teammate in B. You just want to get into that guy's head, understand what's going to make him stay away from mid or what's going to draw him towards mid. And you want to do those things, right? To better suit your strat. I see a lot of people failing at this, so I thought it'd be really cool to make a video. Hope this helps you guys out. Again, this can transfer to any map. But yeah, it's really cool to push and pull rotations on map. It's always one of my favorite things to do. Anyway, best of luck, guys.